Inside the octagon, he's more than just a fighter. He's a deadly illusionist. Israel Adesanya moves like a shadow, reading every breath of his opponent before unleashing precise strikes that can break down even the strongest defense.
Marvel's pressure, though. You gotta admire that. Oh my goodness.
There it goes. Yep.
One feint, one deadly kick, and the arena lights go out for anyone brave enough to stand in front of him. Speed, precision, and a killer instinct. That's why no one is truly safe once the cage door locks shut. The question is, who will be the next victim at the hands of the Stylebender?
Nice stick and then...
If we're talking about modern martial artists who turn the fight arena into a bloody dance floor, then Israel Adesanya's name belongs at the very top of the list. Born in Nigeria before sharpening his talents in New Zealand, the fighter known as the Last Stylebender is far from an ordinary brawler who relies purely on brute strength. Standing at 193 centimeters tall with an incredible 203 centimeter reach, Adesanya is the perfect definition of a tactical predator in the UFC middleweight division. His greatness doesn't come from his ideal physical frame alone, but from the elite kickboxing background he brought into the octagon, backed by an astonishing record of 75 professional wins before fully transitioning into the world of MMA. Adesanya's greatest weapon lies in his highly deceptive feints and visual traps, combined with deadly counter-striking accuracy. He can read an opponent's attack before the punch is even thrown, then answer back with terrifying precision thanks to his ability to fight in a switch stance, changing his footing instantly in the middle of exchanges. That fluid footwork and lightning-fast reflexes are exactly what make him so difficult to hit or take down on the canvas.
You got the power.
The peak of his greatness is proven by a staggering list of achievements, as he dominated the middleweight division and became a two-time world champion. Adesanya didn't just defend his title 5 consecutive times during his reign. He systematically cleared out the entire division, defeating one top contender after another with unmatched charisma and confidence. He brilliantly fused his love for pop culture and anime with the brutal reality inside the steel cage, turning himself into one of the biggest global icons in modern mixed martial arts history. Adesanya's brutal streak of KO and TKO victories began on the very first night he stepped onto the UFC stage when he faced Rob Wilkinson. In the opening round, Wilkinson tried to overwhelm Adesanya with relentless pressure and an exhausting wrestling-heavy approach.
Come by submission. Get on top. And of course try to out on the radar, kind of beating up Melky Gillard. Great with the right hand.
But once the second round began, the real striking showcase finally came to life.
Oh, nice jab. Like the speed on that jab.
As Adesanya began to find his rhythm, he unleashed sharp jab cross combinations and vicious knee strikes that tore through Wilkinson's defense, trapping him helplessly against the octagon fence until the referee stepped in and stopped the fight for his safety.
Yeah, this guy is done. That's it.
Israel Adesanya.
Look at these shots. Beautiful stuff with the jab. That's what set everything up. Combinations to the body.
That impressive performance quickly carried over to his next victim, an elite veteran wrestler named Derek Brunson at Madison Square Garden. Brunson believed his wrestling pressure could shut down Adesanya's slick movement, but what followed was a complete slaughter in the very first round. Adesanya calmly stuffed every takedown attempt thrown at him.
The most dangerous and the most experienced guy he's ever fought, and right, he's faced Whittaker, he's faced Anderson Silva.
I mean, do so well that you're doing things you don't even realize you're doing. Wow. You can say whatever you want in the presser and how you're going to try to And he's got to engage. He's got to be quick, throw big strikes, make them count. But man, Adesanya...
Then with the eyes of a hawk, Adesanya unleashed brutal counters, short elbows, and crushing knee strikes that landed flush on Brunson's chin.
Now the uppercut in the knee. Brunson is down. Adesanya with another knee.
It took Adesanya less than 5 minutes to drop Brunson multiple times, forcing the referee to step in and end the suffering of an opponent who could no longer stay conscious on his feet. That victory immediately propelled Adesanya into a title fight for the undisputed world championship against the reigning champion, Robert Whittaker. And this was where one of the most iconic knockouts in middleweight history was born. Whittaker came out extremely aggressive, charging forward with rapid punch combinations, determined to overwhelm Adesanya. But with incredible composure, Adesanya danced backward, slipped punches with smooth head movement, and completely turned the fight around.
Adesanya has to do. He has to fight behind that jab. He can't allow Whittaker. Very profile, a big action.
Instead, Adesanya fired back instantly with a devastating left hook in the second round. Whittaker collapsed unconscious onto the canvas, crowning Adesanya as the new undisputed ruler of the division. After conquering the throne, Adesanya was matched against a rival he deeply despised, Paulo Costa, the heavily built Brazilian monster who was still undefeated at the time. Many believed Costa would push Adesanya into a brutal war, but the fight instead turned into a completely one-sided domination. Throughout the opening round, Adesanya dismantled Costa's movement with relentless low kicks to the legs.
But right now, he's smart. He'll kick from the outside. He'll attack that leg.
Check it. I just wouldn't want to be there. In Adesanya's last defense against...
But in the second round, a perfectly timed left hook landed clean and instantly shattered Costa's balance. Adesanya wasted no time, finishing him with brutal ground and pound on the canvas before celebrating one of the most dominant victories of his career.
By Israel Adesanya. Here, look at that slip. Boom, there's that slide back left hand right off the temple, drops him, and Israel goes...
But out of all the knockout masterpieces in his career, none compares to the most dramatic act of revenge in UFC history when he finally put down his greatest rival, Alex Pereira. After losing his title in their previous meeting, Adesanya returned at UFC 287 with a fearless, pressure-free mindset. Early in the second round, Pereira trapped Adesanya against the octagon fence and unleashed a brutal barrage of combinations, convinced that Adesanya was badly hurt.
Here late in the round, there's that...
Who would have thought it was all part of a brilliant trap carefully set by Adesanya himself? In the middle of Pereira's barrage, Adesanya suddenly exploded with two devastating right hands, each landing with terrifying precision directly on Pereira's jaw. The Brazilian monster collapsed motionless onto the canvas in an instant, creating one of the most cinematic and emotional knockout moments in UFC history, a finish that cemented Adesanya's legacy as one of the deadliest cold-blooded killers on the planet.